I'm so young, what's my purpose? Chasing the battle and depression daily. Why? Too many thoughts in my head, that's why. I told you I'm the best, oh damn, that's right.
All right, you guys, welcome to episode 4 of OYM Sit-Downs, Open Your Mind Sit-Downs, where we're talking about just anything that we feel like isn't talked about enough. We feel like should have some light shed on it. And today we got a reoccurring guest, Shano.
Yo, what's the word?
So today we're going to talk about trying to find success right now, especially at this... especially while everybody's trying to, navigate through this world. We're basically just trying to figure out what can work, what doesn't work. So I want to first off open up by asking you, what do you view success is? Is it the money? Is it the like what is it? Just being able to take care of people? Like what is it to you?
I feel like success is moving at your own pace for real.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring out, actually taking out stuff that you like, bad habits, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Your circle, people that's good for you, not good for you. Just really knowing how to navigate through life and not stressing over everything, every little thing at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because people at this age, at this generation, a lot of people stress over every little thing that they can think of. You know what I'm saying? When they can't pay this, can't pay that. They got too much on their plate. They got, you know what I'm saying? They got too much to do in one day. They don't get enough hours of sleep. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I think my view of success is basically just moving at your own pace and figuring out what's good for your health and what's good for your mindset for real.
Okay, so do you feel like success also includes, not just monetary, financial, and but also mentally as well, taking care of yourself mentally? Do you feel like that also is a success to you?
That's the first thing.
Okay,
That's the first thing. Cause if your mental not right, ain't nothing going. You know what I'm saying? Your decisions ain't gonna be made in a common sense. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people go through depression nowadays. A lot of people go through anxiety. You know what I'm saying? A lot of anxiety, social anxiety. You see a lot of introverts now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's really just, if you ain't got your mental right, you can't really think about anything for real, especially success-wise, because now you're going to be doing stuff out of spite or doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing. You feel what I'm saying? And just keeping them same bad habits going on and on and on that you can't get out of yourself, and you know that they bad for you, but it's just hard for you to get out of that way because your mind ain't right.
Okay, for sure. So before I hit you with the follow-up question, would you consider yourself either an introvert or extrovert?
I would say I'm both.
In what ways?
Mainly an introvert though. I love being at the crib. I don't gotta, if I'm saying, especially growing up, I hated popping out, going out clubs. I just started going to clubs with my homies and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I hated it, bro. I just chilled in the crib. I just be chilling for real. I'm a chilling type of person, but at the same time, growing up, I lost myself. As a young age, I used to enjoy my company to the point where I don't need nobody around me. You know what I'm saying? But when I grew up, as I was growing up, I lost myself in that. And sometimes being alone makes you be in your own head, be in your own thoughts and stuff like that. But now at this point where I had to figure out that you don't really need nobody to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I start taking myself out. You know what I'm saying? I'll go chill at the bar by myself.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I go work out. Working out is a real big thing as well. You know what I'm saying? So it'll really cleanse your mind and cleanse your soul for real. So yeah, both ways for sure.
Okay, so do you feel like, because a lot of people that's just not wanting to get into, going to the gym or just eating more healthier and stuff like that, and they view that as success, like we said before, do you feel like it's like you go at your own pace as well with that as well, or do you feel like you should just jump right into it, to start feeling those effects? Do you feel like it's a certain pattern that everybody should follow? Like, how do you?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a certain pattern you should follow because it's your health, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the gym, I tell people this: go to a gym try to go to the gym every day for 1 week. Just try it for 1 week.
Okay.
And I guarantee you, after you stop, you're gonna feel a difference. Like you gonna damn, I need to go to the gym. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Because your body gonna feel different. You know what I'm saying? Your energy gonna feel different
Mhm.
when you wake up in the morning and because some people like to sleep in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't go to sleep. People don't wake up till like 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, get up, 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, eat a good breakfast, then go to the gym. And then watch how your whole energy and you just gonna feel a whole difference. Like you
Mhm.
gonna keep wanting to do that every day.
Yep. Okay. So, what do you feel like in this early stage of life? Because we still are very young. Do you feel like what success do you feel like you found so far in your life?
Um, I could say accepting the small wins.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I actually had a homie that really taught me that for real. Sean, shout out to Sean. He taught me that for real, for real. Just accepting the small wins for real, cause people you gonna fail more than you win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take more losses than you win, but when the wins come, you're gonna be prepared for them. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? If you just accept how it is, you know what I'm saying, and not think of it as much, you know what I'm saying? It's just little stuff like that you can adjust and take into your life.
Mhm.
That's gonna make it way better. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So
Okay.
yeah.
So, taking the small ones so it can add up to, you really being ready for the big ones. Do you feel like when you feel like you're getting ready for a big, like something like is you're finna transition to the next stage of life, really hit a different type of success that you've seen before? Do you feel like you'll go through something? Do you feel like it'll be like a little bit of, because I constantly hear that, like, right before that next big phase of your life when you're finna go over the roadblock, that, a lot of times you'll be going through something. It's a lot of like they'll throw a whole bunch of stuff at you to try and knock you down, push you back down to that level. Do you feel like that's true?
I mean, yeah, bro, but as long as you keep faith, bro, keep God, you
Hmm.
gonna know. You gonna know when that, you know what I'm saying? You gonna know when that, you gonna be able to feel when that win coming. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You gonna accept it much more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say accept the little wins. Cause I put like this, growing up, when I played basketball, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, freshman team played, sophomore team got cut by the same coach that, you know what I'm saying, accepted me
Hmm.
my freshman year.
Yeah.
After that shit broke me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Broke me to the core. I started moving differently. You know what I'm saying? I was never not active. I've been playing sports since I was a kid. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So actually just going to school and coming straight home, it was a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? I was
Hmm.
like,
Yeah.
what the hell am I finna do? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's when the bad habits started coming in. I started smoking. You know what I'm saying? And then I actually it just made a year on the 19th.
Hmm.
On the 19th of March. So that's when that's when I looked at myself. I'm like, I was sitting down with my pops in the car because we usually just chop it up, or my little sis too, and I just be like, damn, it been a year. Like I had to, you know what I'm saying,
Yep.
appreciate that win because
Yeah.
a lot of people can't do that, bro. I didn't
Yeah.
even expect myself to do that. You feel what I'm saying? And I went cold turkey off of it. I didn't just take a break. I stopped completely. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
it ain't, cause that shit ain't that shit ain't for you. That
Mhm.
just smoke it every day, and usually people smoke because of how they feel and
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, what they're going through type shit that had that pain, that had that, you know what I'm saying? It's only temporary. That had only temporary, bro.
Yeah.
So I had to accept that little win. But once you keep God and keep faith, bro, you gonna see when that win coming for sure.
Okay. So you probably, like smoke and stuff like that. And I'm proud of you for, saying you seeing something
For sure.
that you feel like it was keeping you back from a lot of bigger things.
Yeah.
So do you feel like a lot of times that can, like whether it's like smoking, drink, any type of addiction, doesn't really matter. Like anything could be addiction. Do you feel like addictions really just hold you back from your true potential, what you can really be in life?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. And I don't think it's a I mean, you could say it's good addictions, but it depends on what you talk about. You know what I'm saying? You could talk
Okay.
about positive stuff with it, but at the same time, yeah, that stuff gonna hold you back, bro. Just keeping bad habits around, keeping you could have addiction to certain people. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Just like relationships. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so locked in so long and you been in touch with this person and been known for this person for amounts of years and stuff like
Hmm.
that
Yep.
even when stuff go bad, now you don't even want to. Now y'all two don't even want to leave each other because y'all don't even know what it feel like to be alone anymore because y'all been together so long. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff can trump your true growth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta cut all of them out, bro. You gotta cut all them addictions out. Whether it's alcohol, going out, smoking, doing anything, bro. Doing anything wrong.
And you feel like when you cut those out, that's when it's time to put your head down and really work and really try to, strive for whatever you're striving for, whether it may be, I don't know, like growing platforms, just going out, you're a busy person, like, just constantly networking with people, things like that. Like ever since I know you've been doing something, it was baseball, you did football, you did basketball, you did all types of stuff. You do all, you modeling, you're really building yourself up, So do you feel like, what's some of the struggles you feel like you're hitting now that all this stuff is hitting you? It's so many different avenues you can go down in life. They're good ones, of course. There's so many different routes you can go down that are good, that can benefit you. What do you feel like some things are like trying to hamper you from like, really getting, fully pushing past that little threshold that's there in front of you?
I would say mindset for sure. Cause I'm still working on that as well. You know what I'm saying? Believing in myself more than I should. Cause once you start believing in yourself and knowing that you can do the stuff that you want to do, then everybody else gonna fall in line. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell you what you know what I'm saying? You can't want to do something and then don't believe in yourself and expect somebody else to believe you.
Exactly.
That's like having a business proposal. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe in it for real, but you put it to somebody else's ear, to a higher power, you know what I'm saying? And they could tell that you're not really, you know what I'm saying?
Confident in it?
Confident.
Okay.
In it. They're not gonna run with it. If you're not confident in your own niche, then ain't nobody gonna believe in your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't take pride in it and be consistent and really do what you gotta do with it, then ain't nobody gonna believe in it. You know what I'm saying? So I think me believing in myself and not being upset with people. You know what I'm saying? I used to dwell on people not understanding me. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I've grown to know is that everybody ain't gonna understand you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I accept that now. You know what I'm saying? Even no matter what it is, no matter how it is, you know what I'm saying? Especially, and it could be especially troubling with our age as kids, or the younger generation with our parents. You know what I'm saying? Yo, because you see all this stuff now, the streamers. You know what I'm saying? The gamers, the models, the basketball players, the anything. You know what I'm saying? I think your biggest challenge is definitely your parents in a way, because you want to do something that they ain't never seen before, that they didn't have back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But you look at people like AMP, Castanet, you know what I'm saying? He just made Stream of the Year.
All these
You know what I'm
groups,
saying? You know what I'm saying? African American from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? New York, that's Stream of the Year, the Overpass, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people
crazy.
in amounts, you know what I'm saying, a few years to do that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's just like that's really what I've been trying to focus on and get in my mind, that I can really, you know what I'm saying, believe in myself and just go along with anything I could do.
Okay, because I definitely think like self-belief is something that we really lack. Like it doesn't matter if, and this is how I view it. I view it as if it doesn't matter if someone doesn't believe that I can do this or that.
Right.
As long as I believe I can do it, I feel like it can get done.
Right.
Because a lot of people aren't going to believe your vision if you tell them to them. Like sometimes your vision is too big for a lot of people that are like simple-minded to understand. Like they won't get it. Like, but the thing is also, it may not even be that they're simple-minded. It's just the fact that your vision is your vision for a reason. So not everybody's meant to understand it. Not everybody's meant to understand you, because you may be a complex individual at the point where they just can't process how your thought process works and how, you go about certain things and how you may confront certain situations, and they'll do it differently. So they'll question you. But I feel like we get it mixed up in thinking that we're not necessarily right. A lot of times when it's so many people against you, you feel like you're in the wrong. But it just turns out that they just simply didn't understand you.
Right.
And they didn't really take the time to understand you, or they just simply just don't hold the capacity to understand you.
Right. Right.
So do you feel like you've dealt with people first off, do you feel like you dealt with, the idea of you being, wrong, because so many people may have not seen your viewpoint, but at the end of the day, you knew who you truly were. You knew your standpoint in the situation, and knew that like you were right in your own mind. Like what you did was correct.
Yeah and no at the same time, because I'll give you an example. Gaming is one of my passions. If I'm saying y'all know that I be on the game with y'all all the time. If I'm saying we got a lot of other homies that do the game and stuff, but they also got other stuff in their arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Jaden, AJ going crazy with it right now. You know what I'm saying? Proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Donald used to be on a lot of game stuff with us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us really love the game. You know what I'm saying? But I had a different mindset that I could do it, but I was going about it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was the conversation me and my peoples had to have. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially me and my pops for real, because it takes money to make money. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just be trying to do one thing and not going to work, getting your job, or trying to find some side hustles to put into your craft. You know what I'm saying? So so yeah, definitely. So definitely, I think you just have to work out a plan for what you want to do. Because if you don't have a plan for it, it ain't gonna work. You can't just go about it off the strength of, you know what I'm saying, okay, this next. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta really map it out and have a blueprint of what you want to do. So when you explain it to somebody, parents especially, it's gonna make sense regardless. And even if it don't make sense, you know what I'm saying, you know that makes sense for yourself. So while you still work your job doing this and they seeing you doing what you're supposed to do on the side, you still mapping out your blueprint and making it right and making it work. So once that come about, now you can make your money off your craft. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta work your 9 to 5 no more. You ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, do your side hustle no more. You can really do what you want to do that makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just make a blueprint, bro. Just sit down, make a blueprint, write down what you need to do, what you want to cut out, because you got to cut things out of your life in order to get those stuff, get those things going. You know what I'm saying? And the hours of, treat that like a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Once you get off your 9 to 5, go home and work
go
at,
work
you know
on
what I'm
that,
saying? Same thing like it's a 9 to 5, so you can actually do the stuff. You feel me?
Okay, so you basically were, in my opinion, like what you were saying, it sound like, you have to make sacrifices for what you want.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like, what are some sacrifices you feel like you had to make to be like, okay, this is holding me back, so I got to sacrifice maybe like going out or something like that to, really buckle down on what I need to get done? What's the sacrifice you feel like you need to make?
That's exactly what it was. The going out, smoking. But I only reason I say smoking is just because the financial part of it. You know what I'm saying? I was losing money like crazy.
Yeah, I heard
bro.
you spend a lot. You can
Bro,
spend a
what?
lot of money. It's an expensive
What,
habit.
bro? Bro, when I stopped this past year, how much money I made since I stopped, bro.
Okay.
You will never see me do that again until I'm really stable. I promise you won't. I promise you won't. Until I'm wealthy, you will never see me doing nothing like that again, bro. I promise you won't. Cause that really took a toll on me when I had to figure it out. I'm like, bro, I made what I spent in that, like I did a write down of the money. You know what I'm saying? Did the money thing, and what I passed you, what I spent on it, and compared to what I made when I stopped, I made back plus more in like 3 to 4 months. You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy because, bro, we could talk about the numbers later, but it was just it's just crazy. It was just crazy.
Wow. Okay. So, do you ever struggle with, you may tell your friends, oh, I can't go out, so I gotta do this. Do you ever struggle with friends being like, oh, acting kind of weird towards you about it?
Man, communication is the key for sure. Especially with your friends, bro. Because first of all, y'all friends for a reason. If your friends don't know you, then that's a problem. You supposed to cut them out your circle anyway. Once they start acting weird and you see that, and they don't know the type of that mean they don't know the type of person you is.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta talk to y'all every day. I can stop talking to you for a month, for 3 months. We can come back and act like, you know what I'm saying?
It's no big deal.
I cannot see them. I cannot see y'all for 3 months, bro. Come back on the podcast and it'd be like
The
you know what
same
I'm saying, like
thing.
we seen each
Yep.
other yesterday. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand that. You feel what I'm saying? Because what they doing and the different stuff that they don't have going on, they probably ain't really have nothing going on in their life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't keep themselves busy to the point where they don't understand where the other person is coming from. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah, I definitely did.
Mhm.
But you will never see them in my circle no more.
Yeah.
I want you to eat. I want you to eat.
Just not with me, huh?
Just not with me, bro.
Okay.
Just not with me. I want
Yeah.
to see everybody happy, get their money, make y'all paper. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Be happy, gain y'all wealth, gain y'all crowd, be happy doing what y'all doing, bro. But just stay on that side. You know what I'm saying? We had a good run. We had a good
Okay.
run, but I just got to go on my own path because I
Yeah.
understand what is going on now. You know what I'm saying? And if stop hanging with people and stop going outside so much is what I gotta do, then that's what I gotta do. Cause at the end of the day, it's my life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Ain't nobody gonna be paying my bills. You ain't gonna be paying my bills. You ain't gonna be taking care of my family. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? You don't know what I got going on in my life. So
Exactly.
if I gotta do that, that's what I'm gonna do, regardless of what's going on.
Yeah. Okay. So earlier you said that you know how you're mainly an introvert. You're a mix of both, but
Right.
you're mainly an introvert and stuff like that. And you've been networking a lot. You've been going out,
Crazy.
going places, really just,
Crazy.
trying to really get yourself out there.
Yeah.
So what, like, God knows a lot of people that are introverts as well that are trying to be successful. What's some advice you have for them when they're trying to do it? Cause I know it has to be tough. Me personally, I'm like a people person, so I like going out. I like talking to people, but like, I know it's probably really tough for introverts to really get into that field and like, step outside basically their comfort zone. What advice would you give to them?
Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it. Like Nike. Just
Mm-hmm.
do it. For real.
Okay.
Cause bro, like with the modeling stuff, I didn't want to do it. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's rock out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let's just do it. And it was one of the best experiences of my life. You know what I'm saying? And I think as an introvert and as you so antisocial and now, like you said, you like going out speaking to people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more so of a speak when spoken to type of person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You don't say nothing to me, I
you know what I'm
probably won't
saying?
speak
I
up.
probably won't speak to you.
Okay.
But once you get to know me, you gonna understand me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, sometimes you have to break out that shell in order to do what you want to
Yeah.
do in life. You know what I'm saying? And make the connections and get in these type of spaces that you want to get in. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to do something that got something to do with the media. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that you have to deal with people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Whatever you want to do, you're gonna have to deal with people. You're gonna have to even, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to have a team regardless of what you got going on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you definitely just gotta step out your comfort zone, bro, and find the right people. You know what I'm saying? You know the type of energy you want to bring in. So
Yeah.
once them vibes come and once you get the feeling of vibes, you're gonna understand like, okay, yeah, we can work with something. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Cause once you do, the sky's the limit. You're gonna feel like the
Yeah.
sky's the limit. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna feel like, oh man, it ain't really that bad as you think it is. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? So yeah.
Okay. So do you believe in celebrating the small? I know we talk about the small wins, just taking them in and stuff like that. Do you believe in celebrating them, or do you feel like once I get a small win, okay, now you put my head back down, let me keep working. So we keep working and gathering enough small wins so to end up being a big win.
And what way do you mean by celebrating though?
So you know how, not just like posting, because it's nothing wrong with posting and stuff like that, but like, kind of getting a little bit complacent. A lot of people get complacent after they,
Right.
they get to a certain level
Right.
because they feel like, okay, I did this and I'm just gonna keep doing a different thing. But I feel like you need to adapt, when you're in those situations. Like you have to keep moving, keep going, keep seeing what works, what didn't work. Like, how do you feel like it's important to just, you know, continuously celebrate the small? Like, I'm trying to, let
No,
me
I
think.
understand. I understand what you're saying. I
Okay.
understand what you're saying. But yeah, you can celebrate them, but
Mm-hmm.
don't get too comfortable.
Yep.
Don't let that make you not stay humble. Don't let that not keep you grinded
Okay.
and keep you grounded at the same time. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yep.
Cause like I said, a lot of people do get big headed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Artists is for a take. You can make the hottest song in the world, but they gonna expect more.
Yeah.
They might expect more the next week later.
A
If I'm
little
saying
bit
they
better
might,
each
you know what I'm
time.
saying?
Mhm.
Little, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you gotta stay humble regardless of what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? Even if, man, I ain't stopping until I got 100 mil. Even when I got 100 mil, I
Yeah.
still
I
ain't
want
stopping.
another
You know what I'm
100.
saying? I want
Uh-huh.
another, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's just what's the word I'm looking for? The levels to it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just levels to it for real. You gotta stay grounded. You gotta stay grinded. You gotta be humble, because once you master to be humble, bro, man, you gonna bring out the humble beast.
Okay.
You gonna bring out the humble beast for sure.
Okay. So do you have, I know a lot of people have an end game when it comes to their success and how they feel like they're gonna cap it off. Do you feel like you have that same thing? Do you feel like you have an end goal of what the success will look like when it's at its absolute peak? When you're at the pinnacle of whatever profession it may be, do you feel like is there a certain look to you? Like, do you have that? Do you have that particular goal where you're like, okay, I made it?
I don't think anybody really does.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like you might have an idea,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, but you don't really know what God has in store for you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
True.
What you think it might be may be the complete different. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you might like that way better than the way you was thinking. You
Mhm.
feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't think really anybody does. Cause if you think about it, bro, if everybody knew how they successful gonna be, wouldn't
What's the
nobody be
point?
successful for
Uh-huh.
real. Cause
Yeah.
they'll just be,
Complacent
you know what I'm
almost,
saying, lazy at the same time.
Yep.
Cause like, man, I'm finna be this already, so what am I? You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? You still gotta work to get there. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So I don't think really nobody do.
Okay. So do you have now we already talked about the self-belief and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
now do you feel like your self-belief, what are you doing to grow your self-belief? Are you like sitting down, figuring out, ways to build up your confidence, ways to, you know, uh elevate yourself to the point where this is going to happen. I just have to work. Like, how do you go about building up your self-belief?
Staying consistent,
Mhm.
staying humble, staying kind,
Mhm.
especially to others. If I'm saying, treat people how you want to be treated. Um, your health, eating right, um, the muscles, gotta get the muscles going. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And really just starting stuff that you don't usually start.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because once you do, you're gonna see stuff that had to change around. And you're
Mhm.
gonna like to see how it change around. You feel what I'm saying? So once you do that, it's gonna be a whole different monster come out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay. So what did you do to step outside your box? Like, what did you do to really put yourself out there to at the point where now you stepped outside your comfort zone and now you're getting more comfortable inside of it?
Um,
Well,
changed
outside of it.
had to change the people I was hanging around with.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since high school. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of them brought them bad habits and everything. You feel what I'm saying? I'm reading more.
Okay.
Gotta educate yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Once you educate yourself and about different aspects and stuff in life, um, a lot of stuff gonna be more understanding. You feel what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, um, surrounding yourself with peace and positivity, because any unnecessary negativity is gonna bring all that down. And
Mm-hmm.
once you see it, you gonna see it. But
Okay.
you gotta just change the way you move. I'm changing the way I move. You know what I'm saying? Um, being better, taking care of my family, starting to spend more time with my family. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm very family oriented, so that my family brings a lot of joy in my life. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So being with them all the time, you feel what I'm saying? And just really taking it day by day for real, not trying to stress everything out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying, I want you to go ahead and look at that,
It's right.
that one right there. That's the little camera right there.
Yeah.
I want you to go ahead and look in there. I want you to tell people, give them, your last tidbit of advice to really struggling with success at this age, really, finding yourself at this age. Like, how do you just tell them, how you would navigate it, and just any other advice you got for them?
Bro, stop making everything so hard. accept your wins, accept your losses. Make your losses your learning tactics. You feel what I'm saying? Um, Surround yourself with peace. Get the negative people out your circle. Surround yourself with positivity. You feel what I'm saying? Because once you do that, you gonna see how your whole life change and everything. Start eating better. Start working out. Going to just doing stuff that you never did before. Read, educate yourselves. Because once y'all do that, success is at an all-time high. You feel what I'm saying? And everything that comes into place, it's gonna come. Because once as you believe in God, bro, keep that faith. Everything's gonna fall into place, even if you don't think it is. Because the little losses, and the little wins, is gonna make you who you supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying? So just keep being humble, bro. Keep being consistent. Keep grinding, and you could do whatever you want, anything you want.
All right, I appreciate that. That was moving, bro.
Yeah. You like that?
Moving, I like that. I like that. That's kind of moving, bro. You know, in that least channel, bro. In the middle, bro. So thank you guys for tuning in to episode 4 of OYM Sit Downs. I appreciate you guys for supporting. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Trying to focus on the future, fuck the past tense, fuck the past tense, yeah. Tell me, is living really worth it, yeah. I'm so young, what's my purpose? Chasing, battling depression daily, why? Too many thoughts in my head, that's why. I told you I'm the best, oh damn, that's right. In 6 to 8 woods, yeah, I'm going good night. Michael Jackson, Thriller, yeah, they out tonight. Had your kids, tuck them in, kiss them good night. I was just talking to a dev, told him leave me alone. I be going through, nobody never hit my phone. Central line, ease the pain, but now I'm gone. Now I'm fighting this shit all alone. See, dying not an option, so I gotta get it. I don't get no fuck, I better hear you ain't gon' see me